Hello world, I'm Amelia, and it happened. I'm through my surgery. My voice is like really gargly from the intubulation, as I've heard. But it's the next morning up. I woke up last night. Wow, this is really bugging me. I woke up last night at 6:20 from surgery. Supposedly everything went great, as I understand it. And I'm basically, I'm on bed rest for 24 hours. They've been giving me medication through this tube. It's been very interesting. It's actually kind of funny because I was on Oxycontin when I went in, but now that I'm out, they're already giving me ibuprofen. They're giving it to me as a liquid form. I was able eating some pudding last night, as well as half a sandwich, so that was good. I think so far I've been doing really great. I don't think things have been rough for me. I'm about ready to order breakfast here. There's a nice little breakfast menu. I'm really looking forward to breakfast. Of course, at the same time, I'm really afraid because I'm not allowed to use the toilet until who knows when. So if I have to go poop, I have to poop in bed. I'm not looking forward to that one. There's sticky spots on my chest. They had these. Let's see if I can grab this. Nope, it's not there. They had these probes they stuck all on me right before surgery. And I asked the nurse to take them off, and I did. But when we took them off, we got them off, and they left sticky residue on my skin. So that's not really fun. Anyways, so far everyone who has come to visit me at my room, I've had excluding the nurse, maybe 5 visitors from elsewhere in the hospital, which has been really interesting. They just kind of pop in, and half of them, especially the ones with Dr. Gray's team, pop in, and they sit there and say to me, they're like, hey, they say, hi, how are you doing, Miss Green? And every time I hear that, I'm just like, oh. I think there's a lot I still have to become aware of. There's a lot to still become aware of in this process. I'm still not fully aware of what happened. Because the sensations I have down there right now is a lot of pressure, which is from the swelling. And the second sensation I have is what feels to still be the head of my penis, but it's just sort of moved. It's the sensation I have when my penis, it gets cold and it shrinks towards the body. That's kind of what it feels like. But it's down there. I'm just not really sure where. One of the surgeons came in and she pulled back the packing and she was like, okay, I want to make sure everything looks good. And sure enough, she looked, and I did. I don't have more bruising than I think I could have had. I do have to say it will probably feel amazing in a week when all the packing comes out and the catheter comes out, that's for sure. But other than that, I'm feeling great. I'm not going to take too long talking. Hopefully I can... Oh, but it was just funny because it wasn't until this morning that finally when I woke up that it just all of a sudden hit me. It's the whole thing that I've talked about before with being identified as trans. I don't identify as trans. I hate being identified with that label. But after I woke up, I just sat there and said to me, I said, oh my gosh, I am a woman now. This isn't even a lie. This isn't even it's not even a It's not even a mistake. It's literally, I am female now. I don't have the ball and chain anymore. I would love to get things still. I'd love to fix some things with this still. I feel like I'm a guy in looks, but in being, I'm a girl now. I have boobs and a vagina now. Ain't that special? So, I've been on and off tired. I've been sleeping in like 1 to 2 hour bursts each session. It's kind of amazing that the rest of my body is not in more pain. It's just localized. It's very localized. So, here's my water. I'm not feeling nauseous at all, which is amazing. Now, one thing that annoys me, they have this machine down here, and it's attached to these things. You might be able to see this thing inflate. There it goes. So, you can't really tell. It's inflating on the opposite side. Anyways, I have to have it on because it prevents blood clots. But honestly, it's air is kind of annoying. Like somebody pointed out that machine back there should be beeping, but it hasn't been beeping, which is good. That's a good sign. I mean, now I think about it, I don't think I'm wired up to anything anymore. Yeah. I'm not wired up to anything anymore. There's no wires on me. This was hooked up, but it's now disconnected. So, and I think for a while I was running apparently my blood pressure is really high, but that's everyone tell it. Blood pressure and being really warm is all things to expect. So anyways, I'm going to leave this video here. I don't know how I'm going to use this video in any capacity for a YouTube video, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, bye.